All right, we've made it to that time of year when our outdoor space is the last thing on our mind. However, now is the best time to get in line for those future landscape projects. I want you to welcome Adam Callison back to the program. He's the CEO of Done Right Landscapes. And we're always glad to see you, my friend, but especially this time of year because you claim this is the best time to start a landscape project. Why is that?
It is, and if I could just get everyone's attention and wave my arms saying, now if you're thinking about landscape for the spring, now's the time to call. A couple reasons. One, you're gonna get off-season pricing. We gotta keep our guys busy.
Right.
Also, you're skipping the line and you'll be spring ready. So when everyone else is fighting to get a spot or an appointment or installed, you're already done.
If you're not thinking about landscaping, everybody else isn't as well. So if you can get into the line now, the line's going to be a whole lot shorter, if there's a line at all,
right,
between you and completing the process. What actually happens when someone calls? What's the first step?
Yeah, so the first step, they could fill out a form online or call, and then we set an appointment with that potential customer. And then we'll go out and visit and get a needs analysis, find out what they're wanting, and which usually helps. And then we guide them or collaborate with them and try to help that vision come true. And so we'll give them an estimate, and if they're ready to proceed, then we'll get it scheduled, and then they get a roadmap with the process of what are the next steps.
I love that roadmap. Because I knew where I was in the process, but I didn't know exactly what was next and when, and I could refer to that, and sure enough, I'd get a call, and okay, we're ready to do this part of it. And mine was a simple project, but I will also say that they will bend over backwards to figure out what they have to do to make you happy. And in my case, I could not get away from work to come home and walk through the property and show you what I wanted to do. So we did it on the phone with FaceTime.
Yeah, we try to be just as user-friendly as possible.
Well, that's user-friendly right there.
Less hoops.
Yeah, let's talk about how quickly the spring calendars fill up and what does getting in line really mean.
Yeah, so I mean, it really is a fine line, and weather has to do with that. But you know, we could be X amount of weeks out, and then just all of a sudden, it could switch real quick to 10 weeks out, right? So it's just, if you're thinking about it in the spring, you don't want to do it till spring, just call us now and get the estimate and just try to beat that whole rush. Because when spring comes, they're automatically thinking landscape.
Exactly, and I've said this before. Spring and warm weather is not when you want your place torn up. And you can't landscape without tearing the place up. That's the definition of what you're doing. And so you want to be able to get out there and enjoy it. And it takes a while for everything to grow back in. And if you start day one in the spring and everything's already completed, boy, you can just step right out into it.
Exactly.
So get on the phone, make the call. You'll be glad you did. You heard Adam. Landscape starts in winter. So get in line with Done. Get in line.
Get in line
with Done Right Landscapes today. The number to call is 636-549-8290, or you can head to the website DoneRightLandscapes.com.